I'm not in Colorado today. I'm on the desert. Hey man, it feels so good to be here. I love the mountain, but I love the desert. And I don't know, might like the desert a little more than the mountain. I don't know, but I just love the desert, and it's so good to be here. And it's nice and warm, and I'm just down here checking cows. We got all the cows kind of scattered out down through here in different parts, and I'm also assessing a lot of damage that was done by that flash flood. And I showed that flash flood probably 3 or 4 videos ago, but man, there was a lot of damage done, and it actually filled one of our ponds in completely with like silt and sand. I mean, the pond is gone. And then it also lifted up one of our water storage tanks. So we have this big tank, 20,000 gallon tank, and it floated that tank to the top. And the tank's laying on its side, and it broke the pipe and everything. And anyway, a lot of work. Lots of work to fix the damage from that flash flood down here. So I'm going to be doing that for the next probably month or two, working on that. I've been putting out supplement today, and I got Maggie with me. And I'm getting Maggie used to going. She's been with me a couple of times in Colorado. One time she did real good. The next time, not so good. She stayed at the truck. Didn't want to follow me on my horse. And so I'm just getting her used to going with me, and just spending time with her so that she'll be a little more confident and comfortable with that. But anyway, we've been putting some supplement out today, which is a little early for supplement, but we want to make sure our cows stay in good shape. So that's what we've been doing. And tomorrow I'm headed to Colorado to look for cows. I got a couple of leads on where people saw tracks and things, and so we're going to go there tomorrow. Wayne's going to go with me, and we're going to see what we can find. Anyway, that's what this week is going to be about. So hope you enjoy the video. All right, got the dogs loaded this morning, headed to Colorado. See if we can come up with some lost cows. Okay, we have been riding circles all day out here, and when we got here this morning, there was 2 pair right on the fence by the corral. So we just opened the corral up and put them in. And we followed their tracks. And anyway, their tracks came from the back side of this mountain that I'm riding on. And they were easy to follow because it stormed out here pretty good. It's pretty muddy and wet. So anyway, we've been riding up here to see if there's any more. This is where our missing cows might be hiding. And I haven't found any more yet. So just making one more loop, and then we're gonna go load those cows and head for home. Okay, made a little bit of a circle and got over here in a little clearing and found some cows. So good deal. Wasn't a wasted day. A few more. Oh, I'm gonna get these down to the corral and we'll haul them home. Okay, got them in. Got these in too, so we'll haul these home. I'll probably have to come back and get them in the morning. I'm gonna haul some horses home too. So anyway, that was a good find today. Hey, good morning. Well, I'm back up on the mountain again today. I've been looking around just a little bit, hunting for more tracks, and haven't found anything. So I need to haul these cows in that we got yesterday. Had to haul horses in last night, so I didn't get to haul them last night. But anyway, so I'm going to be hauling these cows in. I'm going to go load them and get them in the trailer and get them home. And that's kind of what we're doing. Okay, going to get these 2 little groups together and get them in the trailer and haul them home. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Okay, here's that second little group I found on top of the mountain yesterday. Gonna get them in the trailer. Now we got them all together. Load them up. Get in, girls. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Turn around. Let's go. Get in there. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Ah. Okay, got them in. That was a little rough, but they're in and loaded. And I gotta get them home before it gets dark. Well, one of the other things we do in this transition is we clean out our tack shed and all of our equipment and everything else, and we move it back home where we can use it on the winter country. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that today, and I'm gonna go load these cows up and haul them home. We had a few comments this last week on introducing our horses. And I know we've kind of done that, but we have a lot of new viewers. And so I wanted to take a minute and just tell you a little bit about our horses, our horse program, and kind of what we got here and what you'll see us ride. So for us, we need 8 to 10 good saddle horses. And anything less than that, and we just hammer our horses. And so anything more than that, we have a hard time keeping everything ridden the way it needs to be ridden and taken care of. So anyway, that's kind of where our target number of horses is. And that's hard to do, to be honest with you, to have 8 to 10 good saddle horses, but that's what our goal is, and that's kind of what we shoot for. So I'm going to turn this camera around, and I'm going to introduce you to our horses and tell you a little bit about them. And kind of as a disclaimer, as we get going, I'm going to tell you that just our philosophy with our horses is we watch bloodlines really close. We go a lot off of history and horses that we know, crosses that produce horses that we've had in the past, and we're really, really careful about the kind of horses that we're riding and what we choose to ride, because there's nothing better than riding a good horse. And there's nothing worse than riding a bad horse. And so we'll just leave it at that. But I'm going to turn this around and I'll show you who our horses are. Okay, so most of our horses have Pitzer Ranch breeding or bloodlines in them somewhere. That goes back to the two-eyed Jack stuff. And we got into that a number of years ago and just never looked back. Our horses got better and we stopped getting bucked off and we started having fun riding horses. And so we have absolutely stuck with that. Like I said, we love those bloodlines and that breeding. This horse right here, hopefully he'll come over here to us. This is Duke. Duke is a 6-year-old. I bought him as a baby from the Pitzer Ranch. He comes through Mr. Baron Red, and he is about as good as they get. Not a hole in this horse. He is big. He is gentle. He's kind, quiet, but yet he is more than capable of doing everything we want him to do. We also team rope on him a little bit, so he's a head horse. And let me tell you, like, if there is something rank and wild that we have to go catch or rope, this is our go-to horse. And we can do that, get off of him, put the grandkids on him, and it's great. He's just the best. So we love him. Okay, let me go to the next one here. Okay, this red sorrel here, he is a 3-year-old. He's lightly started. We call him Hook. And we've just barely got him going just a little bit, not much. We were letting him kind of grow up before we started riding him heavy. He is a Zampar bar bred with Sunfrost in him. And again, Pitzer Ranch bloodlines. And we love him. And while I'm talking about him, right there with his butt to you, that red sorrel there, I'll get a better video here in a minute. That's his brother, full brother. We call him Boudreaux, or Boo. And Boudreaux's awesome. But anyway, I wanted to let you know those two are related. So that sorrel with his butt toward you, and then this sorrel with the blaze face, they're full brothers. Okay, so this is a better shot of Boudreaux. Boudreaux's a 4-year-old. He is almost a finished ranch horse. He's got a little bit left to go on him, but man, is he fantastic. We love this horse. Great brain, super athletic, quick, just a very, very good mind. He's got a great disposition and he's good to ride, but he's also got a ton of energy. And anyway, that's why we have this guy, oh, Hook. Because we liked him so much. So anyway, that's Boudreaux, and you'll see us ride him a lot. Okay, this buckskin right here is also a 3-year-old. We call him Mesa. Mesa is Pitzer Ranch bred. We bought him as a baby out there at their sale. He is a 3-year-old. He is at a Duke Got Jack, and he is coming right along. We've got probably 15 rides on him, and we're going to ride him a lot more this winter. We're bringing him along pretty slow too, because he was a little bit on the small side, and we wanted to make sure that everything was right with him before we started riding him heavy, or using him heavy. But boy, he's got a great mind, great disposition, good looks, good looking buckskin, got good feet. Everything about him is just good. A lot of promise in this horse right there. So we're kind of excited about him. Okay, and this is the only grade gelding that we have. This is a gelding we call Goldtooth. And we call him that because we got him from Derek Goldtooth, a guy that you see us ride with quite a bit. And he's such a good horse. He is just mellow and easy, but yet he does the work. He's 13 years old. He is a seasoned ranch horse, and he's one that almost anybody can get on and go do the work. And such a great horse to have around, so we're pretty happy with him too. Now, we have some plans for Goldtooth, but I'm not going to tell you what those are right now. You'll know in the next week or so, so you'll have to stay tuned to see what our plans are. Okay, this is one of our oldest saddle horses. Kids call him Cow Chaser. The grandkids do. That's what happens when you let 4-year-olds name your horses. They come up with names like that. But this is just a fantastic seasoned horse. He's papered. He's out of Arizona Roni stuff. And anyway, he is super, but he's 22 years old. And he's on the retirement end of things, and he's perfect for the kids, except he does have a lot of go and a lot of energy. Great rope horse. My kids actually still rope on him. Trayson and Taryn both rope on him when there's jackpots or something, team roping. He's so good. We got him from Chris, our partner out there in Colorado, and man, he is a great horse. We sure appreciate Chris letting us take him. It was great. Okay, and this is Jake. You heard us talk a lot about Jake. Jake is a awesome 7-year-old red roan gelding. He is Hancock bred, blue Valentine top and bottom. And he's seriously one of the best horses that we've ever owned. He is so good, and he's going to get right up here in the camera. So I keep backing up, and he keeps walking forward. But my wife rides him a lot, I ride him every chance I get because he is such a pleasure to ride. Gentle, quiet, solid, not a hole in him, and he knows how to cowboy and he knows how to do the work. And boy, do we love this horse. So anyway, this is Jake. Okay, I had to jump in the truck and run down to where we have a couple of more horses. They're getting a little bit of grass. We got a little spot of grass here. This horse walking toward us is Glade. And Glade is a 4-year-old. We bought him as a yearling. He is a Mr. Joe Song, which is Pitzer bred. Just a great horse. As you can see, he's big and pretty. Gosh, he's got everything you look for in a horse, and so we're super happy with him. And he's so fun to ride. He's really a smooth horse to ride, and like I say, he's got a really good brain, and so he's quiet and just goes along, and he's learning how to do the work. And he's not a finished ranch horse yet, but he's getting there. He'll be there this year for sure. Okay, and this black horse right there, you guys all know, is Drifter. And he's a 2-year-old, believe it or not. We bought him this last year. We've only had him for about 3 months. And we bought him at our horse sale, which we call the San Juan Ranch horse sale. And it's a horse that we knew was coming to the sale, and we knew a little bit about him. But wow, what a fantastic horse he is. You can just see how he's put together. He's almost 16 hands tall. I think he might even be 16 hands tall. Great feet, good bone. The best thing about him is he is so quiet and gentle and so easy. He's such a nice horse. And we've ridden him some, but not very much and not very hard. He's still growing. And his knees, the joints in his knees are not closed up yet. So we want to be really, really careful with him. And we'll keep riding him a little bit this winter and ride him more next spring, summer probably, but we won't ride him too hard this winter. Okay, so the other horse we're missing is Hoorah, the great big gray horse that the kids ride. Hoorah is half draft, and he is a huge, great big, super nice horse that we just love to death. He doesn't belong to us, but we get to ride him, and the kids get to ride him. He belongs to Wayne, and he's kind of a special horse, and Wayne won't sell him, but he will let us ride him. Hoorah is retired ranch horse, and that's the perfect horse for kids, and so that's why we get to ride Hoorah, because like I say, he's retired, and Wayne wanted him to be in a good place, to a good home. Wayne's got him today, but I'll throw some video in here of him from a few weeks ago, but great horse. Anyway, that's kind of our horses, and we love our horses. Honestly, we love our horses more than we love the cows. Especially depending on the day. Right now, I tell you what, those cows are a scourge. But we love our horses, and it's a good thing that we like to ride horses, or I don't know, we might get rid of all the cows. No, there's a lot of truth to that, but there's probably not very much truth to it either. We like the cows, but we like our horses better. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you stick with us next week. We are still just rounding up these cows, and we're getting close to finding them all, believe it or not. We've found a few more in the last couple of days. And also, we're making our first big move on the winter range. I can't believe we're doing it already, but it's here. The time is right. So we'll be doing that next week. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. See you next week.